places every weekend. Susan was talking about, is it the Bikini Atoll?
Yep.
That's very, very, very hard to go diving at because first of all, it's in the middle of nowhere. It's restricted because they drop oxygen on it. I think they give 80 dive permits a year.
Wow.
Yeah. So if I could, I need to look that up, see what that says at. I'm not be anywhere close to it.
This is the Ultimate World Cruise journey down memory lane. So this is Ultimate World Cruise, trip down memory lane. People submitted their best memories, and we're going to kind of sit here and go through them. So enjoy.
Getting so excited for band.
For what?
For band. I just want to cuddle my band. Perfect position because the lobby's tender.
So I like the good pictures now. I think I have a ledge on the camera.
Yep. I mean,
Yep. This is the Ultimate World Cruise trip down memory lane. It's getting ready to start here in a minute.
Good morning, everybody. Hello. Day 273 now. I know. Michaeli's here, everybody. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. Thank you. This is amazing. Great to be here, ready to start with another great event for our Ultimate World Cruisers. A trip down memory lane. This is great, Geoff. I love this.
A lot of anger here, a lot of anger. Now, what we have done, as you know, over the past couple of weeks, you were emailed, you were asked to submit a memory. We had so many, we have had to cut down to just the good ones. So there were 7. So it's going to be a 10-minute event. event and go have some breakfast or something. We have loads that came through. Now, first and foremost, there were a lot about the crew. Of course there were. There were loads about the crew. What we have done, because there were so many, we are doing a separate one for the crew in due course. We're going to extract everything. We're going to do pretty much the same for the crew, but at a later date. We just don't have the time to do that all today. So to keep things moving, we have cut down some of the comments. There were some incredible stories that came in. We've had to condense some of them. So if your entire story is not there, that's purely because we've only got 2 days of the Awesome World Quiz remaining, and it could have taken us that long. So we're going to have them all on the screen, and I know some of you did opt that you were happy to read out yours. What we have also done, just to keep it moving on to get as many as we can, we are going to be reading them all out. Myself and Katie will also do with that. Now, the other important thing is, you were told to bring your phone. You got your phone?
Yes.
Everybody got their phone?
Yes.
Okay, you've all got internet loaded, ready? Yeah, okay, I'm going to come back to it in a moment. We're going to do something unique. First time ever, could all go wrong. Right, so Michaela, shall we start this?
Shall we start? Let's do this.
Let's start it. I don't know what that is, but told to click again, and then we'll start. Here's the first one, everybody. Here's the first one. This is Becky Cackley. Are you here, Becky? There she is in the back. Becky says that Riga Private Games Reserve. Steve and I did a day safari. We bounced around in the safari jeep. That's the late version. This one. We bounced around in the safari jeep for hours and loved every minute. Those are the 4 pictures that came in. Those are amazing. We love that.
Alright, to the next memory, Dan Thompson. Dan, are you here? Give us a shout right there in the middle. Good morning to you, my friend. So Dan says that he went bungee jumping in Cairns, Australia. Do we have a picture of that, John?
Yeah, he didn't look very happy though. There he is. There he is. Just before he hits, it's a bit longer. The bungee cord.
Looks like something else to me. Anyway.
Who's next? Who's next? Have a look. Craig. Hi, Craig. Where's Craig
Where is
today? Where are you, Craig? He's done around today. Craig said, "I loved all these places. Enjoy my photos." So,
And none of them on the
Craig,
cruise.
thanks very much indeed. Nile River Cruise.
He's a smart ass.
I don't know how we got the Nile River Cruise on this. We never really...
Independent journeys.
And Dracula's Castle there. Did we go to Dracula's Castle?
No.
We went to Dracula's
Is
Castle.
that in Romania or is that?
I think it is.
I think it's in Romania, Transylvania.
Is it here? Absolutely smashed when he wrote this in.
Alright, maybe we took a river cruise. Anyway, Maria, Carmela, and Pat Bell. Good morning to both of you if you're here. So Maria shared with us from Barcelona, Port. They rented a car and drove up to Lourdes in France to visit the sanctuary of Our Lady of Lourdes. Here is the picture. My husband fulfilled my wish to visit the sanctuary. Pat says in Port Elizabeth in South Africa, is the picture on your right hand side, I was able to bungee jump from the 5th highest in the world and 216 meters. Wow, that's impressive.
Thank you. This is the whole family now. We've got Jim, Laura, Alexander, William, and Miles Colbert. The Colberts, otherwise known as the Colberts, collectively. So there's 4 memories. Jen Lara says we made it to visit the Eiffel Tower in Paris. The Olympics didn't stop us doing that. Alexander says we love the culture, food, and enjoyed a family photo shoot wearing our kimonos in Japan. Right there. Liam says in Namibia we rode quad bikes, and Miles says that my kids enjoyed the Jeep Safari ride in Yala National Park in Sri Lanka. Amazing. Love those. Thank you very much.
Nice. Next one, we have Liz and Christian. Liz and Christian, the first picture, the one at the top, it's Punta Tombo Penguin Rookery. It's a nice cute little penguin right there. And the second one, watching those dolphins frolic. Now, we couldn't really see.
We couldn't find any dolphins that you're talking about. So we put some in ourselves. They're not even looking at, and just as they turned around to look at the dolphins, they disappeared. So, Lucas. This is Chantal. Chantal said, my fiance Dennis and I rode camels on a beach in Mexico, and I got to feed a camel called Hercules. I'm going to put the picture up. This is the camel with the biggest head in the world, this camel. I've never seen a camel with a bigger head than this. Look at the size of that head. The camel's nose is bigger than Chantal's face, everybody. That's very pleased to hear. But well done, great picture, great picture.
All right, next one. We have Wei Hong at the port of... Yeah, I wasn't here for that. The port of That was in Italian, yeah, that was Italian version. After we took the tender boat ashore, looking back, staring into the seas, fog coming along, our ship looks like the ghost ship, but still so beautiful. Yes, I think that is.
Mick says, no, this is now Leslie Roy, my apologies. We plan to celebrate snorkeling at the Great Barrier Reef for my birthday. Due to a storm, our tour was cancelled, so we booked a flight to fly over the Great Barrier Reef instead. Seeing the incredible waters was magical, and a birthday memory I will never forget. That's great. Thank you.
Nice, moving on, Mick and Stephanie. Mick and Stephanie, memory from Southampton. My family came from around England, and my son and daughter-in-law flew over from Chicago, and we spent the day together. Nice family reunion there on the first picture at the top. And then Stephanie says, the gorgeous Moria is one of my favorite places.
Flexing in that shot, flexing. Leslie, not Roy, Leslie, flexing in that. Suli Tan, Sue writes, Suli Tan says, in Fatima, Portugal, with my 3 daughters visiting the symbol of faith, hope and peace. That is great, and the sun in the background as well, very beautiful, thank you very much.
They say Taj Mahal was our favorite wonder of the world, to appreciate this man-made piece of art. The beautiful Taj Mahal. Group number one was the 8-hour train ride. Yeah, that was it. Yes. And Diana said beautiful desert in Dubai. Beautiful. Look at that.
8 hours on the train.
Yes.
Who did that?
Group one.
On top of the train, right? On top of the train. Now, next one is Mariel and Victor. Wonderful icebergs in green. Look at this. Look at the size of this. Top left there. And the iceberg in Greenland and Iceland as well. Fantastic. Beautiful shots. Thank you very much indeed. Those are great. Now, oh my word, I'm very nervous now because I've been putting this together for 7 years. Okay, and this is the moment. So, what we're going to do is we are going to now test you on what you've done over the past 9 months. Yeah. This is examination training. Back at school, everybody, right here. So, please bear with me whilst I just get everybody online. This is the important thing. Now, in a moment, that is what you're going to get to. My goal for the next 30 seconds is to get you to that screen. When you get to that screen where it says enter a nickname, please do not enter anything yet. I repeat, do not enter anything yet. Some of you will still enter something, but do not enter anything yet. Some of you will still enter something. Do not enter anything yet. Some of you will still now enter something. Do not enter anything just yet. Wait for me to explain what you're going to enter. So, what I want you to do is this. You can either scan that QR code, or you can go to www.crowd.live, and you'll be asked for a code. And the code is UWC, as in Ultimate World Cruise. But hopefully you can get in via that QR code. Just scan it, click the link, and it will open up to that page that asks you for a nickname. Don't enter anything just yet.
How do I scan a code?
If you can't get in via the QR code, you pretty much will. But go to crowd.live and type in the code, which is UWC, and click enter. Don't enter a nickname yet. Is everybody in at that point? Who's having a problem? Who's on the BBC website looking at sports now?
So enter a nickname for the leaderboard.
Okay. Now you're there. Listen very carefully, everybody. Listen very carefully. What I want you to do for the nickname is, because we have a lot of people with the same name, so I want you to enter your first name. Don't all write John, all right? That's just an example. Your first name followed by the initial of your last name and then your deck number. So John Smith of deck 8 will be John S8. Enter into the nickname and click join. It really is as easy as that, and you will then get to that where it will say game will begin shortly. If you've got anything else, up and leave now. Up and leave. Okay, I'm just going to go back to the QR code. Somebody want to, there we go, there it is. If you can't get in via the QR code, just go to a web page, just open up your web browser and type in crowd.live. Press enter, and then the code is UWC, as in Ultimate World Cruise. Are we all there?
Yes.
Okay.
That's the first test of the thing. If you can't do it,
initial of your last name and your deck number, and you'll get to that. Now, if you have that, has anybody got that? Don't worry if you haven't. Good. Yeah, exactly. The game will begin shortly. That's all you need. That's all you need. You'll get to the screen that you see on the right-hand side there. The game will begin shortly. That's all you need to be at for now. Okay, so the questions are going to appear on your device like this on the right-hand side. They will also appear on the big screen, but I would say focus on your device because they're multiple choice. You will simply click the answer that you think is correct. The example here is one of the northern lights, also known as, they're known as the Aurora Borealis, so you would click C. The faster you click the correct answer, the more points you will receive for you, okay? If you get it wrong, of course, no points, but if you get it right, depending how long it's taken you to get to that point, we'll give you a certain amount of points. But I will say, please, everybody, read the entire question. Thanks very much indeed. Before you answer. Okay, so what I'm going to do now, I'm going to go right there. There we go. So, good luck everybody. We are about to kick in. We're about to kick in. Let me just sort myself out here. You're going to see a 10-second countdown on your device. And then we will begin. Now we've got a maximum of 25 questions. We're going to do them in batches of 5 and then do some more memories. Are you ready to play? The quicker you answer, the more points you get. Read the questions though, everybody. Don't be shy this morning. Countdown with me. 10. No, 9. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Last off.
Question 1. How many days was the Ultimate World Cruise? Type the answer, or type in, or click the answer that you think is the right option. You'll have 20 seconds on all of these. 20 seconds on all of these. You've got 5 seconds to register your answer. Time is up. That's it. You're out of time, everybody. Let's just have a look at how you voted. Who said 2 seconds? Where is that person? Where is that person? Unbelievable. The correct answer. There. Answer D. 274. And these are the scores. This is who's leading. Anish. Anish on deck 8, leading 91 points. And then Angie and Sabrina second and third. And then everybody else you're going to see start scrolling down. And you'll see that on your device as well. No time for messing around. Eyes to the screen. Here's question 2. Speaking of the gala, what name did Michael Bailey announce there was most of amongst the Ultimate World Cruise guests? Mike, Karen, John, or Barbara? I hear Barbara. Your time is up. Let's see how you voted, shall we? Oh my word, there's all the Karens went with Karen. Another Karen went with Karen. There's 68 of them on board. The actual answer was John is right. Everybody right there, well done. That means Caroline on deck 10, you are leading. answer. So he's dropped off the board. He's 231st now. Okay, question 3, 5. Here we go. The Pre-Cruise Gala was held at the Intercontinental Miami, but on which street? Pennsylvania Avenue, Route 66, Broadway, or Chopin Plaza? This will get you thinking. You were all there. You were all there. Let's have a look. See which one of you fell into the trap. Okay, somebody saying Broadway. The majority answer was absolutely right. It was the Chopin Plaza, which means now Kimberly, dead 9, leading by 2 points over Tian, and then Angie, and the rest falling down from there. Okay, question 4 of 5 for this part. How many musicians make up the Serenade of the Seas Orchestra? Is it 8, 9, 10, or 11? How many musicians make up our band?
You sound like and you don't know how many musicians.
Led by Toby, the reason why I didn't win last night. Sorry, I was thinking that. I didn't know that actually said that. Sorry, Toby. It was ruined. Okay, so the answer, look. Most of you going with answer B, is that right?
Yeah.
Yes, it is. 9. There are 9 in the orchestra. That means Lay T on deck 8. You are leading by 2 points. Then comes Lou G, John D, and then everybody follows from there. Last one for this segment. Which port hosted the first folkloric show? Can you remember? We did it up on the open deck. And then we realised we should never have done it up on the open deck.
Aruba.
Aruba, Barbados, Bonaire, or Curacao? Okay, let's have a look at how you voted. Very middle of the road. But the answer is Aruba. Answer A. Well done. And that means that Sabrina back to 1 point in the lead. 1 point in the lead. And I'd just like to thank and mention Alison. Where's Alison? And is Alison here? Alison, stand up, Alison, because Alison, I mocked Alison yesterday very nicely, and I got something off. So, Alison is our chief booker of all our headliners, folkloric in Richmond, everybody. She's got a great thing. Amazing. Thank you, Alison. Hong Kong. Okay. All right, so there we go. We're going to come back to that very, very shortly. Michaeli, let's hit another.
Back with more memories slowly.
Yeah, don't touch your phones. Leave your phones as they are. Do not touch those, everybody. Coming back to that very shortly.
Okay, here we go. So let's continue. We have Kerry. She says, I was so pleasantly surprised by the intricate and stunning art forms we experienced in Agra when we visited the Taj Mahal. The Marble Museum was breathtaking. She also shares a memory about South Africa. A 5-star game drive at Bottler's Kop Game Reserve was such a treat. Africa was so special for us. Beautiful. Look at that.
Amazing.
Nice.
It was very, very cool. Super cool. Ardinia and Cleveland. Now, Ardinia says South Korea's Jeju Island, the Osmo World Cruise Book Club, read The Island of Sea Women by Linda Lee, which is about the Jeju Island deep divers who carry on a 400-year-old tradition of diving for a living. And on a rock and shore excursion, not one but by a niche, it was an honour to... It was an honour to be able to see this part of the UNESCO Cultural Heritage List and Museum. And then Cleveland says his Cincinnati chili recipe that he created and submitted was used in the Windjammer. This is it here. This is an absolute plate of goodness, everybody. A plate of goodness. Right there, not a piece of salad in sight on that one. But it went down well and I had it. Cleveland, are you here? Not even here, he's making more recipes. And
He's cooking. All right, next one. Who do we have? Dave Smith, a memory from Argentina. He says, our visit to the Iguazu Falls National Park at dawn. As the sun crept over the horizon and the animals of the park began their singing and chatter, the view was simply breathtaking. It is a beautiful picture indeed. Nice.
Jane and Mark, the Sweetmans, say, Jane says, I overcame my fears to climb the Sydney Harbour Bridge, which is quite a high climb when you are up there. Well done, Jane. And Mark says, being fortunate to visit an orphanage in Namibia and being very moved at how happy they were as a family despite not having a lot of material possessions. We were blown away by the generosity shown by other guests in donating. That's amazing. Thank you.
Alright, next up it's Karen and Bill. Morning to you guys. Nice picture right there. Memory from Japan. They've been trying to get to Japan for years and it just never worked out until the ultimate world cruise. Catching Mount Fuji on such a beautiful day made it extra special. It is a beautiful picture of Mount Fuji, snow-capped right there. And the second memory, it is from Australia. Great Barrier Reef. A beautiful sea turtle photobombed us. Nice.
And seconds after that, picture was taken, a great white shark at the turtle. They didn't on the picture. Joanne Smith Gibson says, I will never forget our arrival at the Great Wall of China. This is it, look at this. It's amazing. And being greeted in the dark by the beat of the drums and the vision of colourful dancers, the Great Wall lit up against the night's darkness appeared like a golden serpent. That is a spectacular picture. Thank you very much indeed for your memory.
Next one is Leah from Antarctica. She says, meeting up with the content creator group to take pictures on deck around Antarctica. Beautiful.
Did you say Leah from Antarctica?
From Antarctica, yes. She's from there.
Great, thank you. So, Dr. Thomas, this is, okay, I'm going to read this story because it's a great story. This is a great story. Dr. Thomas on the left here, bottom left. I was an orphan born in Seoul in Korea. This was the time in 63 years that I have returned to Korea. My sweet mate from the FBI National Academy was the Korean National Police from the Korean National Police Department. He met us in Busan and drove us to Seoul to the police station where I was abandoned. He arranged a DNA test to see if I had any relatives in the system. While there were no matches, I did find another guest on the Ultimate World Cruise, shown right there. She was also an orphan born in Seoul, Korea, taken to the same police station at the same time. It turned out that we were there together for the first several months of our lives. I was adopted and flown to the US in January of 1961, and she was adopted and flown out in March of 1961, and we will stay in touch. It never stops giving.
Talking about giving, the next one is very appropriate. Donna, right there. One of her best memories is during April, Royal Caribbean brought back Make-A-Wish with a few auctions. We had the pleasure of winning the bid to blow the ship's horn. That was really amazing. By the way, how many of you were here yesterday for the Make-A-Wish auction? $35,000. That's how much we were able to raise yesterday. But that's over an hour. That's amazing. So thank you very much for your donations from yesterday. And thank you, Donna, for a great memory.
And Philip said he's going to double it out of his own salary. So thank you. Can I just mention on this as well that Donna and Cyrus also took their stateroom attendant up to the bridge for this event and had champagne with them. Karen Clark is next. Great Wall of China was exciting, exhilarating and exhausting all at once. Thank you, Royal Caribbean, for this enriching opportunity. Amazing. Another great picture. Thank you, Karen.
Next one is Hallie. the fact, so the memory, she went to see Taylor Swift in concert at Wembley Stadium. She had the tickets and the outfit before she came on board when she got on the ship in December and had to wait 8 months to see Taylor Swift. That's pretty amazing. She went along. She must have been very jealous. She was
Very jealous. Great. Well, that's amazing. And we're going to just stick with Hallie because there's a second one that popped in from James Howard, and we said, sorry, this is from Hallie and Brenda. This is Captain, this is about you. This is about you. Those of you that joined us for the pirate party last week, you'll know that suddenly, halfway through the evening, a tall pirate arrived to be part of the party. It was Captain Stig suddenly turned up and And it's a lovely photo, right, Captain? That's a really nice photo. Yeah, well, it's not a photo, it's a video, in fact, of you dancing. This is an hour long. Enjoy it. No pressure, Captain Shell for next time. Okay, what do we got?
Alright, we have one more memory here from Gert. Good morning. He took an Uber in Argentina for the 160-kilometer ride to Chivilcoy to visit the Dickens Cafe. I had read about this cafe in the media and I want to visit it ever since. This cafe allows stray dogs to sit with the customers and the customers are allowed to feed and even adopt the dogs. So that's very nice. Even it is on the website now, the Dickens Cafe. So if you want to go check it out, this picture is posted right there. Thank you.
Fantastic. Okay,
Oh,
back to your phones. Back to your phones now. At the moment, Sabrina on deck number 7 is leading. She's leading with 375 points. Eyes to your screens, everybody. Eyes to your screens.
No, it says currently offline.
Who's this cheeky pirate in the photo? Is it Captain Blythe, Captain Blackbeard, Captain Jack Sparrow, or Captain Stig? If anybody gets this wrong.
I got it wrong. I pushed there. Oh.
Nobody in their right minds can get this one wrong. Okay.
I got
How
it
many
wrong.
go?
I literally,
I think it was Captain Shell who voted for Captain Blythe. So, of course, the right answer was Captain Stig, which means now that's all Sabrina. Still 1 point ahead of Bill and Andrew. Everybody else follows on. Number 7 then. To try and break a new equator record, Captain Stig took us across the equator how many times on Christmas Eve?
Mine is not working because I'm offline. My internet is shit in here.
Now, most of you are going for 3. Of course, it wasn't Christmas Eve, it was Christmas Day. I said, read the question, everybody. I said, read the question. Do I not? That's what I said, did I make it clear to read the question or not? Okay, so let's have a look at how that leaves the standings. So, it now means that Sabrina's still in the lead. Still in the lead. Hasn't been chasing. Number 8. In the International Parade of Flags event, what is the final country to be announced each time? Turkey, United States, Venezuela, Zimbabwe. Time's up. Okay, what did you go with? Oh my words! Some of you being caught out with Zimbabwe. We always end with the United States, with the majority of you in, which means that's Sabrina still 1 point in the lead from Bill, and now Nicole in 3rd. Okay, here's number 9. Here's number 9. In total, how many countries did we visit during the Ultimate World Cruise? Was it between 35 and 45, between 45 and 55, between... 3 seconds to vote. Most people in. A lot of people voting late. It all comes up here. So the answer was between 55 and 65. It was 59 or 60 countries.
60.
One or the other. That means that. Let me just confirm the answer for you then. There we go. And Bill now takes the lead from Sabrina. Bill taking the lead. Can I say that don't worry, if you're not winning, it's only for this bag of goodies, alright? That's what you're going for. So don't get yourself too worked up about it. Number 10, final one for this section. The colour of the first segment was turquoise, but what were the other 3 in order?
Pink, orange, green. Pink, orange.
Okay, let's see what you voted there. So you're going for pink, orange, and green. The answer is pink, orange, green. Answer B. Very good. Which means Sabrina back in top. Bill's dropped. Bill has dropped to 5th. Sabrina in the lead now by 31 points over Jenny H. Okay, final one for this section. Ready? On one of the first enrichment speakers was a former Concorde pilot, but what was his name? Captain John Hutchinson, Captain James Reed, Captain Mike Bannister, Captain James T. Cook. The answer was John Hutchinson, Captain John, which means Bill back. Bill comes back. Jenny, Mike, and Sabrina's dropped down to 5th position. She's dropped down. Okay, let's head back, Michaeli. Let's do another few of these incredible memories that are coming through. Who have we got?
All right, we have John and Michelle in Paradise Bay in Antarctica. I was standing
They got the photo.
at the rail on the port side of the helipad when a whale surfaced directly below me. I've never been that close to a whale, and it was the thrill of a lifetime. That's amazing. Look at that from the helipad.
Lots of whales, lots of dolphins, and we live very far. You probably know that the crew, we are so far down in the ship. When you see dolphins, we saw them 10 minutes before you. That's how Rio is next. It's Stephen Cathy. Stephen Cathy viewing the New Year's Eve fireworks from the ship in Rio is a standout memory to be able to witness the incredible display from a prime location in the bay. And you can just see Crest Redeemer on the top one, just on to the left, and then a bit more visible there. It was it not amazing to and that is exactly what's going to look like Coco K tomorrow. It's going to be exactly like that. They pictured it.
Alright, so we have Stephanie and Craig. Stephanie says the police boat tour of the River Thames in London, and Craig says his favorite memory is I have loved every minute of sailing around the world with my family.
And we're a great family. Thank you guys. Brandy says one of my favourite memories is what we now call the Gus Bus, when one of your friends is from an added port of call and they rent a van and take you around to show you all their favourite spots like a local. It was an amazing day in Cape Town. And let's take the mountain, of course, right behind. Thank you, Brandy.
From Brandy to Randy, Michael Randy Pomeroy, solo strip and volcanic eruptions. What a fun day. I guess that's Iceland, isn't it?
Yes, it suddenly went when we were there. Yeah, it suddenly went, amazing. Okay, next up. This is Carlos. Carlos talking about Venice, of course. Carlos says, gondola ride in Venice with my mum and Nelson. It was the first time for them visiting Venice. Nelson sang "O Sol Mio" going into the house. It's Italian, isn't it? Also,
It
is it Italian?
Yeah.
Okay, do you want to give it a little blast?
O Sole Mio.
O Sole Mio.
Do you want me to sing it?
Which
Che bella cosa è una giornata di sole, l'aria serena dopo una tempesta, che l'aria fresca festa, che bella cosa è una giornata di sole. All together. Sta in fronte a te. O sole mio, sta in fronte a te, Roma. That's it, where I'm from.
classic Italian song. Classic
Yes.
Italian song.
Classic.
Come on, chameleon. Everybody. Classic British song. Who we got?
Is it me? Yes, it is me. Cecilia. So Cecilia shared a memory. Our visit to an alpaca farm was a real treat. It was made even more special when we got to hold a day-old baby alpaca, and I was given the honor of naming her. Of course, we named her after our home away from home, Serenade.
Who we got here? Laurie, talking about Vietnam, of course, riding in Trishaws in Saigon, Ho Chi Minh City, was the equivalent of a Disney e-ticket ride, zipping in and out of traffic. Wow. Yeah, it's some big traffic moments, right, in many of these ports. And Sri Lanka, let's not forget the traffic in Sri Lanka. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Geoff. All right, next we have Terry Dunlop, a member from Grenada. We organized a Christmas party for Bel Air Children's Home in Grenada. Several guests shipped donations to Florida and brought them on board along with gifts and generous cash donations as well. Royal Caribbean donated new bedding, shower and kitchen items to put under their tree. The Serenade helped to facilitate by providing transportation to the children's home. The day was full of happiness, joy and lots of hugs.
Oh,
Our own Serenade Santa.
Yes. And very nice to fill it. Nice shot of you for nice. Rick and Vic. Let me just tell you a story. Let me tell you a very quick story. Because on the, who was on the webinar when we did the entertainment webinar in November last year? Okay. I was at home, I think you were on the webinar as well. I was on the webinar from our respective homes. Ken, where's Ken? Ken's right there. Ken's our director of entertainment guest activities, and of course, McKenny and I reported to Ken. Ken announced on the rehearsal the day before for the webinar, we're going to do a penguin party. And I said, I stopped, I said, I'm sorry, what's a penguin, what is that? He said, I don't know, you're going to make it up. So when I got on board, I said to Sheena, make up a penguin party. Panicked and did it. But look, it was amazing, right? We had a great party, the orchestra played, we all done penguins, and then we went to bed. So that was that. But that is a great shot. Rick and Vic, thank you. Did I even read out your memory? No. After spending 2 days cruising the spectacular Bay of Antarctica, what a uniquely appropriate theme, the penguin party. What fun. You're welcome. I thought about it all myself. Thanks very much.
All right, next one. Next one is a memory from Robin. Yes, it was the first day of Carnival in Chile. With so much celebration, the evening parade competitions were so much fun. Areca, Chile. Nice. Thank you, Robin.
Thanks, Robin. Okay, who we got? Doug and Olga Potts. They say, summarize a sense of Table Mountain, adventurous routes. There we go. Look at the look. He's almost made it there, and the top one, and then of course the climbing up. Fantastic. That is a great shot. Thank you both very much indeed for your memory.
All right, next is Shell. Shell, where are you, Shell? My personal joke dealer right there. Thank you, my friend. Good morning. Shell shared with us, we were on a catamaran excursion in Walvis Bay, Namibia. Yeah, remember this. The 30th of May 2024. And someone yelled, "Incoming!" And yes, a pelican landed on my head. Do we have a picture?
You want to see it?
Do we have a picture of this?
There it is.
Look at that. Perfect timing. Shell, I have a question for you. I can see some white on your hat. That's not what I'm thinking. Is it? Was already there? It was already there. Okay. All right.
Okay, moving on. Moving on. Round 3, everybody.
Time.
Round 3. Good luck. Eyes to the screen. Open up. We've got Bill N in the lead by 7 points. 7 points. Round 3. Next one. Here we are. Which of these bridges would you not have seen during the Ultimate World Cruise? They're just loading. I'm not sure if they've loaded on your phone yet, but they're coming. There they are. Which one would you not have seen during the Ultimate World Cruise? Time is up. Let's see how you voted. You went with, I can't quite make it out from there, but I can confirm that, of course, answer B is right. The San Francisco Golden Gate Bridge. You wouldn't have seen, we didn't dock there. Mike J now. Mike, welcome to Top Spots. Mike on deck 9. Lewis on deck 3, and then Bill demoted to number 3. Where's Anish?
Practicing back.
Pickleball in one hand and back over throwing in the other. Booking towards a lot further. Okay, number 12. Question 12. Here we are. What was the most northerly visited port? What port was most northerly that we visited? Helsinki, Kakatoka, Olden, or Reykjavik?
I think you're right.
I think it's all.
Time's up. This is how you voted. Most of you going for Kakatok. The answer is Reykjavik. Reykjavik was the most northerly port that we visited. Let's have a look at these scores now. Lewis on deck 3 in the lead. Greg, well, where did you come from? Where did you come from? Mike on 3rd.
I didn't think it was that one.
Ready? Here it comes. Who was the first voice of Royal to perform their solo show? Was it Daniel, Daniele, Julian, Patricia, or Whitney? 5 to choose from this time. Who was the first to perform their solo show? Time is almost up. Let's have a look at the voting. Would you like voting? Oh, A and B. A's got slightly more. Are you right? You are right. A was it was Daniel, of course, with his Elton John show, which you saw first. Lewis now in the lead by 27 points. Mike in second. Jenny, welcome to the top 3. And Bill M now down in 15th. He's out of it. He's out. Leave, Bill. Get out. Leave. Final one. What date did we lose when we crossed the international date line? Did we lose February the 28th, February the 29th, March the 1st, or March the 2nd? We've lost one of them.
It was eventually meant to be the 29th.
International deadline.
Let's have a look at how you voted.
From there, like from Seoul.
February 29th and March the 1st. Now, if you remember,
March 1st.
it was leap year, which may have confused a few people. The answer is 1st of March, St. David's Day. I remember telling you, if you're from Wales, there's no celebration on that day this year. So, and there's the rankings. Jenny now. Jenny is back. Right, question 15. Or was that 15? Was that 15 or was that 14? Oh, I'll do another one. Here we go. Which Norwegian port did Captain announce was the same latitude as Skagway in Alaska? I remember him saying it, and I wrote it immediately, put it in there. Oslo, Stockholm, Horsens or Tallinn?
Talon's not there. Number one.
It was not B or D, so it's
39% for Oslo, 39% for
was
Horsens.
like-
Actual answer? Oslo, answer A. Well done. 2, Jenny again, flying now. She is 30 points ahead of anybody else. If in doubt, mumble. Right, let's. Okay, we've got a few more of these. You'll be pleased to hear, which is great because these are fantastic. These memories coming through. Michaeli, have a look at this. Look at this one. Beautiful.
Wow, look at the picture. All right, this is Eric and Nicole. Eric says, reunion with our son who joined us for all the beauty of Norway. Beautiful picture right there on the left-hand side. Olden. And Nicole says, arrived on the first day of the carnival where dance troops from Chile, Peru and Bolivia were performing. Nice.
And the chili, I think we had the chili folkloric, right? Oh, you weren't here.
I wasn't here.
No, you weren't here, but it was very, very cool, super cool. Prince Christiansen last week and Southern Ocean near Liege Island 2024. On board this is Veronica. It says, seeing the Arctic Circle. Verona, I'm sorry, I beg your pardon. Do you notice that they peak so quickly? Do you see that? You do amazing things for 9 months, you say one thing wrong. Two days to go, okay, 2 days to go. You can take it, Jack, you can do it. Verona. Too late. Should have done that in December. Seeing the Arctic Circle previously on Voyager of the Seas, now in Antarctica on Serenade of the Seas. In our lifetime, it's something that most people would only ever dream of. But look, they are doing both. First one, of course, and then down to Serenade. Thank you. This is Grieg now. Grieg Norman.
Yes, this is
You don't have this one?
No, but I remember this. I remember what it said. It says, 2 beauties in 1 picture. Am I right, Greg? Oh, there we are. That's what it says.
Hey, well covered, Michaela. Very good. Okay, George and Susan. Susan says, during our visit to the Taj Mahal, I was approached by an Indian gentleman who I thought wanted me to take a picture of his family. Through gestures, he conveyed that he wanted a picture of me with his family. We spent a delightful half an hour posing together. And then George says we were able to FaceTime with our grandkids in Antarctica, and they love seeing the whales and the icebergs with us. That's a great.
All right, next one we have Rick and Gretchen. This is Rick golfing in Greenland in front of a glacier. And the second one is another cool story shared by Gretchen. She was in Tallinn, Estonia, and she says, I hear someone saying my name. I assume it was someone from the ship, but nope. It is 2 high school classmates that I graduated with 55 years ago. Wow. Talking about random meetings around the world. That's fantastic. Great story. Thank you, Gretchen.
Stephen, this is a great photo. This is Stephen touching the North American and Eurasian tectonic plates at the same time while scuba diving in the crystal clear waters in Finland at a whopping 34 degrees Fahrenheit. Everybody.
Yeah, no.
What a great shot. What a great shot. That's fantastic. Amazing. Oh, Iceland. What did I say? Greenland. Sorry. You're afraid to chip in now, aren't you? You're afraid to tell me. That was in Southampton, that wasn't it?
Alright, next one we have Lisa and Susan. Lisa says the first real oasis in the desert and the largest sand dunes in South America when we did an excursion in Peru. That's one on the right. And Susan says cageless swimming with sharks in Hawaii.
Beautiful. What have we got here now? We have Francis and Isa2. We've got Francis saying tango dance and dinner in Buenos Aires. That's the two of them actually doing it. That was a great, if you went off to see a tango show, it was amazing. And Isa2 saying swinging high over the beautiful rice fields in Bali. With the encouragement of hubby friends, it was amazing. What a great thing to do, great thing to do.
All right, next one we have Ed and Connie. Connie says, we went on a mini safari to walk with giraffes. It was misty and we had to hike through bush and get a little muddy. But seeing these beautiful creatures up close and in nature was a definitely highlight of my trip. I guess this was unfortunately from South Africa.
Pamela and Ray. Pamela says, safari at Kariga Game Reserve. We were on one of our outings when a rhino decided to charge our jeep. As we sped away and headed for the road, the rhino chased us in hot pursuit. It was quite frightening to look back and see this massive animal chasing after us. And I'm not surprised. And Ray, there's Ray. Ray says Walvis Bay was wonderful as well. I didn't make that one, but you were there, Michaela, right?
It was beautiful. It was amazing. Yeah. June 7, Dune bashing there was great. All right, Mike and Nancy. They say we had the best New Year's Eve off the coast of Rio de Janeiro, celebration of our lives and a night we will never forget. You had the fireworks, very beautiful, and then the one on the left. It's Nancy says the opportunity to learn to do some glass making while we were visiting Merano in Italy, just outside Venice. Beautiful.
Look at this iceberg. I think we all were astounded, right, when we all saw this on the starboard side as we sort of sailed past. This is the Flanders. The seeing Antarctica for the first time, never realised how large the world is and how small we are. Chris says, I wanted to travel to Egypt since I was 8. I waited 60 years for this trip for me to go there, and it's one of the cherished memories. Obviously got off flu and then
Obviously
took
not
a trip to Egypt. And this iceberg was a monster, absolute monster. Thanks for the memories, thank you very much. It's Susan. Susan says, jumping out of a plane at 16,000 feet over the African continent, Mosul Bay, and over, of course, the Serenade of the Seas. We don't have a photo of Susan's flight. Unfortunately, it wasn't attached there. But is Susan here? Where are you, Susan? Susan, at the back there. Was it? Did they know you were part of the Ultimate World Cruise when you went up? Was it a business class flight? Did you get business class or not? So, let's do the final round. Final ones, everybody, because we are running short of time. So, eyes to your screen. These are the final few. If you're ready, here comes the next question. How many times in total did we cross the equator on the Ultimate World Cruise? 6, 8, 10 or 12?
If you do the 2 week thing, yeah.
Remember we did 3 back-to-back on Christmas Day. Yeah, the answer is 8 in total. 8 in total. So, Jenny still leads now by 74 points. 74 points. Next question.
Yeah.
Where is this picture? Is it Rio, Hawaii, French Polynesia, or New Zealand? It's a tough one, this. Where is it? I want to have a look at stats first. I want to see how you voted. Most of you going for French Polynesia. It was the Bay of Islands in New Zealand where it was. Beautiful, beautiful. Jenny still leads. Oh, only by 7 now. Christine, where have you been? Where have you been? Amazing. Okay, just literally. Few questions remaining. What was the first port after Cape Town? Was it Luanda, Angola? Was it Tenerife, Walvis Bay, or Takoradi? first port after Cape Town?
For sure. I would take this.
The answer, Walvis Bay. You all got that, no doubt. Jenny still leads now by 16 points. Okay, 2 questions to go. 2 to go. Here's the next one. What was, or which was the first overnight port? Was it Ushuaia, Lima, Honolulu, Buenos Aires? The first overnight port.
No, Buenos Aires was before.
You voted? Like that. Buenos Aires is the right answer. Well done. Well done. Now, I'm not going to show you the scoreboard. We're going to go straight to the final question. During segment 1, how many hours did the clocks go back between Antarctica and LA? 3 hours, 5 hours, 7 hours, or 9 hours? This could make all the difference. The answer. 5 hours. 5 hours. Right. Okay, let's have a look at the final rankings here. The final rankings. The winner being Jenny. Jenny on deck number 8. Well done, Jenny. Here's confirmation in third place. We have this morning Sabrina in third. In second place, Dave on deck 9. As we saw this, Jenny. Right there. Well done, Jenny. Amazing, fantastic. And did you see the talent show? We call it the talent show. Did you see the talent show?
That's 39.
Now we're just going to finish up the memories here, and then we have got a special couple of things for you, which are very, very cool. So, Michaeli.
All right, here we are back with memories. This is Mary and Edward. Mary says, the visit to the informal settlement of Namibia and seeing the extreme poverty and living conditions of the people in the village. Yet, in front of their cardboard and plywood house were 5 children happily singing and playing with their one shared bowl. We sampled mopani, which is to them a delicacy, and to us it's fire-roasted caterpillars.
Beautiful.
Very adventurous.
Nothing wrong with that. I'm going to move down that line there,
Okay.
Michaeli. This is Bride. Where are you, Bride? Where is she? Where is she?
Kids club.
Oh, the kids club. Very worth doing that one, then, isn't it? This is Blythe, little Blythe, everybody, at the Taj Mahal. Homeschooled on board, learned nothing, but got a picture of. We're up too late. Picture of the Taj Mahal.
Alright, next up is Bruce. Memory from cruising through scenic Prince Christian Sund was spectacular. The beauty and splendor of the sound was amazing, so much more than I had even expected. Beautiful. This is it Norway? Greenland? Somewhere. One of the sound.
Okay, I want you to see this, everybody. I want you to watch this because it's Elephant, as you know.
Hello, fellow cruisers. I'm Al, the elephant with big dreams, and I've had the most amazing time on this ultimate world cruise. In Rio, I stood in awe beneath Christ the Redeemer, and at the Leaning Tower of Pisa, I tried my best to straighten it out. And the view from the bridge as we navigated past towering icebergs, it was breathtaking. On board, I became a ship celebrity.
The news you are on board.
Not only did I help out in the kitchen and dress up at Chop's Grill, but I was also honored to be made an honorary crew member. Working side by side with the amazing staff, from the windjammer to the photo department and medical team, was an unforgettable experience. I embraced every moment. But the highlights?
You may have noticed that I've joined my little pal here. We've got Al. Say hi, Al.
Being on stage during the talent show, perched perched on Kat's shoulder and being the co-host with Sheena on RCTV, it was
Amazing fellow co-host here. This is Al Twinlet. This is Al Twinlet, the elephant. Just making sure I'm on track today. So thought you'd have a bit of a moment today. It might be the only elephant that has been to Elephant Island, so good for you all.
I also had the chance to enjoy some special moments, wearing my Santa suit to spread holiday cheer, hitting golf balls at the simulator, and watching breathtaking sunsets at sea. But the best part of this journey, the incredible people I've met, each of you made this cruise unforgettable. Thank you for making me feel like a true world traveler. Here's to our next adventure.
My friend, it was a pleasure to meet you. So enjoy with your family, but it's time to say goodbye. Take care of them. I hope to see you soon.
Very, very lovely. Okay, now I'm going to bring on Josh, everybody, who's joining us here. This is Josh. Say hello to Josh. So be careful, don't knock back. It's very expensive on that. Don't say that on that. Guys, yours is a company one. You must go for it. Right. Okay. So, we're getting what prices we got? We got prizes.
Yes, we do. So we have $100 on board credit to spend in the next 48 hours. I'm sure you can. Hideaway Cabana. That's for perfect day at Coco Cay tomorrow. We have two of those. We have two Hideaway Cabanas.
Now we can't get this on screen because everything else is rigged up today. So Josh, can you do the magic? It will spin. I promise you the people who are reading out will be spinning. You know how it span yesterday, just went round and round. Just imagine that. The winner is Zayn Mustaine. Zayn Mustaine. Removing, getting out of there. He won the. What is that? Yeah, no, I know. I'm just going to remove from the screen for the next one.
Not from the theater. We're still going to keep him here. Yeah, you can stay. You can stay.
That's $100. Yeah, on more credit. Right, next. Let's. We'll just. Oh, next winner's up already. Okay, I'm sorry. Norman De Silva. Norman De Silva. Where are you, Norman? Right over there. What did Norman win? Norman, you won Hideaway Cabana. Perfect day Coco Cay tomorrow. I think the next one is another Hideaway Cabana. A perfect day at Coco Cay. The next time you cruise with us. What's tomorrow, is it? Patrick Fogelli. Patrick, Cabana for tomorrow. Up on the balcony. Cabana for tomorrow.
It says here up to 50 people, so we can all crash.
Everybody to Patrick's Cabana.
Oh, next one. This is good stuff here. Free Caribbean cruise for 2, ocean view stateroom, everybody. 6 to 8 night cruise. That's very cool.
And the winner is Rensky Landin.
We're just happy. They just. Do you know him? Do you know her? Yeah, I know. I can see that.
Really good on your case.
She's not here.
And another one. I think it's another cruise.
There is another cruise. Exactly the same.
Exactly the same cruise. Sharing a stateroom with the other. Teresa Clough. Teresa.
Rows, just they won twice, 2 cruises. It's the same family, I think. Is it the same family?
Well, we only have 5 names on the drawers.
Yeah, so
something. Everybody was in. Josh, thanks very much indeed. Great job. Thank you very much. Now, before we close, a couple of things to tell you. Firstly, there is a song coming up. So please, I haven't heard the song. I heard it's amazing. 11:30, which is in 22 minutes time, our international parade of flags with our crew. I'm going to race this through. Neptune is here at 2:30, everybody. Neptune is coming. Listen very carefully. This was made by AI. AI. Embrace it, don't fight it. It's coming. It's coming. All right, let's play this. This was sent by Sebastian Kovac. Ready, Sebastian, you? There's Sebastian. I wish I could play the other one you made for me as well, but there's no time. About 3 minutes. Enjoy. There's no video, it's just the song.
And nights across the endless seas, a journey through 1,000 dreams, where every sunset, every shore whispers stories of forevermore. The ocean's breeze, the sky so wide, with friends we met now side by side. From ports of gold to lands unknown, the ship became our second home. We ocean's breeze, the sky so wide, with friends we met now side by side. From ports of gold to lands unknown, the ship became our second home. We laughed, we cried, we lived it all, from midnight stars to morning calls, through waves of joy, through tides of tears. These memories will never disappear. Thank you all for the ride of a lifetime, for taking the risk, for crossing the line. We said with hearts so full of light, together we reached the highest heights. In these 9 months we found our way, and in each other's hearts we'll stay. Crew and guests, we became one, underneath the same bright sun. From every laugh to every cheer, you made this world feel small but dear. The unknown paths we bravely walked, together we found where we belong. In every wave, in every song, our bond grew strong, it can't go wrong. Thank you all for the ride of a lifetime, for taking the risk, for crossing the line. We said with hearts so full of light, together we reached the highest heights. In these 9 months we found our way, and in each other's hearts we'll stay. World is big, but love is grand. We touched it all with heart and hand. From crew to guest, from sea to sky, together we'll never say goodbye. So here's to memories we've made, to the family that won't fade. The ultimate cruise, where hearts unite, and Royal Caribbean made it right.
Number 1 on the Billboard. Very good, Sebastian. Amazing. Thank you very much indeed.
Thank you, Sebastian. Tissues to wipe your tears will be available as you leave the theater. Thank you, Sebastian. Beautiful.
That really pissed me off.
Right, we would wallow in that, but time is against us. So, flag parade is next in the Central King. Big party this evening.
So,
9:30 in the Centrum Mosaic.
didn't actually
Before
use
that,
our
make sure
cameras,
here.
but, you
See you in the Centrum. Thanks for joining me, Katie, myself, everybody. Good morning.
Thank you, everybody. Ciao, ciao.
that was the trip down memory lane. Thank you for watching.
My memories are going to go up. You sent them in, they should go up.